everyone, Zeddy here again with another mini set card review. We have the Demon Hunter cards from the upcoming mini set. I don't know how to pronounce it. I keep struggling. Fall of Ulduar? I don't know. All I know, I'm getting mad over Demon Hunter cards. Well, at least I think we're all gonna be blowing up. Possibly. We'll take a look at that. Also, the latest Twitch season, the upcoming Twitch season has been announced randomly in the GameSpot article. We'll talk about that as well. And of course, we have our giveaway going on for 2 mini sets out of my pocket. All you have to do to enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video description below, the one we're looking at on screen here, and be subscribed to the channel. We managed to hit 73,000 subs by the time this comes out next week. I will add another mini set, so hit that sub button, make me go broke. Before we get into the cards, just really quickly, there was this GameSpot article that went over some stuff on anomalies, but it just happened to mention the upcoming Twist season, which will be the same that we have now, the exact same card, so Wonders, but it will have the XL rule set. This is like the current Wonders format, so Legacy up until Mean Streets of Gadgetzan and Caverns of Time, where you could build your deck to include anywhere between 30 and 40 cards, and your health will match your card pool. So you have a 40 card deck, you have 40 health, and you don't have to run Prince Renethal, right? That's kind of cool. In Twist, you know, card draw, unless you're Warlock, which is broken, or Rogue, which you have Sprint, it's gonna be hard to run those 40 card decks and stuff. But we'll have to wait and see. It's kind of cool. I'm glad they won't change too much. So if you've invested in this season, all the same cards will be live and active in the next season of Twist. Anyways, the cards. Demon Hunter cards, and we had a lot of this card draw stuff going on during the regular expansion that hasn't worked out. Well, they added a bunch more stuff to try and make it work, and pretty terrifying stuff. First, we have the Serenite Shambler, a 2 mana, 2/3 elemental battle cry. If you've cast 5 or more spells this game, give your hero +4 attack this turn. So that's quite a bit of reach. And you're playing a deck like particular Relic Demon Hunter. They play a lot of spells. You just have a bunch of burn. You have 2 mana deal 4. Thankfully, Brand Bronzebeard is only in Wild and I guess Twist, but this card won't be in Twist. So you can combo that in that format to push a bunch of damage, but 5 spells is quite a bit, so that like you're not going to be playing this on curve ever. I don't think that's possible. This is more of like you're trying to just do a big burn combo later in the game, and it's relatively cheap. That could work out. There's always possibilities for like bounce shenanigans. This could be 0 mana with your Relic of Dimensions and all of that. It's a lot of burst for relatively cheap. I remember we had the 5 mana 5/5 Soul Fragment card that would give your hero +5 attack. That was 5 mana. You only had to shuffle a Soul Fragment in, not nearly as much setup, but I don't know. This scares me. It's a lot of damage for not too much mana. It's just, you got to cast 5 or more spells. You have the coin in the game. Well, you're guaranteed to already have cast a spell. In Wild, the quest line, you can just throw this in there as well. Quest is guaranteed in your opener. That's another spell right out the gate. I'm giving it a 3 out of 5 in Standard and Wild. That's a lot of reach. And again, Demon Hunter, there are some builds that love to play spells that it won't be that hard to get this done. And you're going to be smorking up pretty hard. And of course, you could combine it with lifesteal effects and do a bunch of healing too, and all sorts of shenanigans. So look out for that, and could really combo even with that 5 mana legendary spell. It makes your hero immune and like clear the board. There's potential. So I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 in Standard and Wild. Look out for that one. The next card we have here, we have a Sigil, a Return of the Sigils. We hadn't seen one in a while. This one is the Sigil of Time. At the start of your next turn, draw 3 additional cards. It's a fel spell as well. So this can be discovered with that finale 1-mana spell that discovers a fel spell. So basically what happens is you play this, it's like a token at the top of your head, and then or at the top of your hero's head, whatever, and once the next turn starts, you will draw 3 cards. So it's 3 mana, draw 3. It's a bit delayed. It's kind of slow for a Demon Hunter, but they just always get more card draw. Isn't it crazy? And yeah, you can kind of set this up. It's a spell. It has synergies with this, of course. It's got synergies with a pretty insane card we're going to look at in a second. I think it's decent. It's 3 mana, draw 3. You can kind of set it up for certain other strategies. And I don't know what it goes into in currently in standard. This might just, like, there's these cards might just spawn in the actual card draw archetype, because these are pretty nuts. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 in standard and wild too. Just anything that draws this many cards, just not really like pretty much unconditionally, right? Like, yeah, you have to wait. If you play it, you want to draw cards that turn, you gotta wait. That can be a bit of a frustration, but 3 mana, draw 3 seems good enough. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. A 3 for 3 mana, draw 3. We give it a 3 out of 5 because, yeah, you just can't really sleep on this type of card draw. We did see that 3 mana draw to the Divine Favor knockoff card, but as I said at the time, like, you just already have better options, and I feel like this is a better option than that already too. It's crazy how many card draw cards they get. But yeah, I'll give it a 3 in both formats. Again, you could play this in Quest Demon Hunter. It basically completes a quest line like right away, a quest step. You just need to draw like 1 extra card because you already have starting your turn, you draw a card. So again, in Wild, definitely implications with that quest line, and kind of scary. And then lastly, this is the card that scares me the absolute most. It feels like another OTK card, another thing like that where it's not going to be used for incremental value. It's going to murder you. This is a 4 mana 4/4 Mind Bender Battle Cry. Deal 1 damage for each card you have drawn this turn. So this right away will deal a damage, right? Because you start your turn by drawing a card unless you have none in your deck. So there is that. But let's say you've played Sigil of Time, and then on turn 4, this deals 4 damage, like right out the gate, right? You drew the 3 cards, 1 extra. You could just do 4 mana, deal 4 with that current play. But of course, you can go a lot more than that when you have cards like Glavetar, which could draw like your entire deck. Well, this can deal a bunch of damage on top of that, and you can run 2 of them. In Wild, you could possibly Bran it and do even more damage, and you already have like the quest line and Glide and all sorts of broken card draw options that a card like this, it's like Spectral Pillager, it's all sorts of these type of cards. It's pretty scary. There was a card like Lion's Frenzy, a Demon Hunter card that didn't, it did see play. It actually led to OTKs and stuff. It was a relatively meta card for a brief period of time. Maybe that was better, maybe it was worse than this, but I do see this as a real potential, just insane burst card in standard, in particular in Wild with Questline, Demon Hunter, and all that, where you can draw so much, mana cheat it, and then just deal a bunch of damage when you're combining it with cards like Serenite Shambler as well. It all adds up really fast when you're a Demon Hunter and already dealing a lot of damage. Probably something I'll complain about if it's good. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 in standard, a 4 out of 5 in Wild. It scares me. I just don't love these cards that could just kill you, because again, it can just deal to whatever. It's not just a minion. It can go. You can hit yourself if you're really upset with yourself that day. You can also smork yourself if you want. So yeah, that's the Demon Hunter cards. A little bit terrifying. We'll see how it plays out. I believe there's a reveal later today, so we'll have 1 more review. So stay tuned for that. I think around noon Pacific or 10 a.m. Pacific. I don't remember. It's too early to even think about that. Anyways, let me know what you think about the cards in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.